Hello and welcome. My name is Lynn, and today I will be crafting with the Not Too Shabby Shop April 2022 box of the month. This one is called Strawberry Goodness. And as you probably already know, we get two 6x6 paper pads in this box along with matching ephemera. I'll be focusing on this particular set. It's called So Refreshing. And I want to make some quick and easy cards because really between the pattern papers and what you get in the ephemera pack, you really have everything that you need to make a card. You just need to supply a card base and maybe some solid color cardstock. So all three of my cards are going to share a very common layout. These are 5x5 cards, and my solid color cardstock is cut to 4 3/4. My pattern paper is cut to 4 3/8, and then I've used the Fancy Frames circle die from Sunny Studios to cut out a kind of a backing plate for my focal image. And during my unboxing, one of the things that I said would be really nifty to do was to layer some of these ephemera pieces up almost decoupage style, where I've just taken a single strawberry, used my bone folder to give it some dimension, and I've just layered that right over top of this other ephemera piece that already has strawberries as part of the collage. So that's one way that you can use these ephemeras, because we do get so many and we do get a good variety as well. So there are some ephemera pieces that have sort of multiple images already collaged up, like this one, but we also get single elements too, so you can build up your own collage. So again, this is my second card, and just keeping on with the same layout, I've got a solid color cardstock just from my stash that's cut to 4 3/4. My pattern paper I've cut to 4 3/8. And with these circles, I do like to tape them from the back so that I can more or less sort of use them as one piece, one element. With one pass through the die cutting machine, you actually get all three of these pieces. So what I've done is use the single die to cut out of white, red, and pink. And then for my three cards, I've just interchanged those colors so that I can use all of the elements, but mix and match them so that I am using up everything, but they'll look slightly different. And with this particular piece of ephemera, I thought it was really cute, but instead of the plain strawberry that was built into this image, I wanted to use the strawberry that has the fun emoji face on it, and it's a larger scale, so I thought it worked a little bit better for my focal image. It just fills out that circle a little bit nicer. And so don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to kind of alter some of these elements a little bit and cut into them if you want, layer more things on top of them. You can do a plethora of things to really change them up a little bit and make them work on your design. This will be my final card. So again, starting with a 5x5 card base, solid color cardstock is cut to 4 3/4. My pattern paper is cut to 4 3/8. And one of the things that I mentioned during my unboxing was that I really love how we not only get ephemera pieces that are already collaged up, but as I mentioned, we also get single elements to use as well. And what I like to do is I kind of like to look at the pieces that are already collaged and draw inspiration from them. And that gives me a little bit of a jumping off point when I go to build up my own collage. And we have enough pieces to where if you wanted, you could actually recreate something very similar or nearly, exactly the same. And so what I've pulled onto screen are the 3 different ephemera pieces that do have a collage of images. So on the far left, you've got strawberries and flowers. The complete opposite end, you have lemons and flowers, and in the middle, you have everything. You've got flowers, lemons, and strawberries. And so I'm just taking those 3 collages as inspiration and using the single elements of ephemera pieces that we get. I'm going to build up and compose my own collage, and you'll see that there are some similarities, and obviously there will be some differences as well. And what's also fantastic and why this kit is so great for fast card making is because not only do you get the gorgeous pattern papers, which make for really beautiful backgrounds, but you have all of these different choices of ephemera that you can use as your focal image. So you just need to add a little bit to kind of anchor everything. So some mats and layers, some shapes to kind of anchor your focal image. And the ephemera pack even has a variety of different sentiments as well. So, if you are in a pinch and you need to make a quick card, this is a great way to do that. And I just like having these cards because the sentiments are very general purpose. So I can, for whatever occasion I need, I can just pull out one of these cards and in a pinch, I know that I'll have cards ready made in case I forget somebody's birthday or some occasion, which does happen quite a bit more than I would like to admit. So most of these pieces I'm actually gluing straight down with my liquid adhesive, but the ones that are topmost, I'm using some of my 3D glue gel, which was in that syringe there, and I'm just squirting out a generous blob of glue. When that completely dries, it's going to dry rock hard, so it will prevent the ephemera from collapsing in, and so it's going to hold that dimension. And at this angle, it's hard to tell that there are some things that are raised and some things that are completely flat, but when you look at the card in person and you tilt it a little bit, you'll really appreciate and see how dimensional this card really is. And the sentiment I just popped up on some of my low profile foam, which is only 1 millimeter thick, and I rated my Nuvo drops and pulled out some drops that I thought would fit in the color scheme of all of these cards. I did a test dot on some of the my paper adhesive liner. So those dots that are on that white sheet there, I can use those later. But what I wanted to do was test them out to see if they were the color that I wanted or expected. And on the eyes for those elements, I did put a little bit of diamond glaze just to give them that extra little bit of shine. And I actually might go back and add some diamond glaze to the sunglasses on the strawberry too, because I think that could benefit from a little bit of that shine as well. And so that will wrap up my final card. So here's a last look at all of the 3 cards that I made. So you can see they're all a little bit different, but equally effective, very quick to make, and really, really cute and adorable. And I love that the sentiments are very general purpose because you can use it for really any occasion or for no occasion specifically, just a sending a just because card. I think I've been doing that more and more these days, and I'm really enjoying just sending somebody a little bit of happy mail. So I hope that you enjoyed my cards today, and if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and sharing. Here are a couple more videos that you might like to watch, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Not Too Shabby Shop YouTube channel so that you can get notified whenever new videos get posted. Thanks so much, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye.